So let's wrap this up with the check it out examples here. In number 1, they're asking us to give the coordinates and the quadrant of each point. So as far as giving the quadrants, we should be able to do that really quickly here. Point M that we see, that's on the x-axis actually. Point J is also on an axis, that's on the y-axis. Remember, the x-axis is the one that runs left to right, the y-axis is the one that runs up down. And the rest are in quadrants. Remember, the quadrants start in this upper right corner with 1 and run counterclockwise. So that means point K is in quadrant 2, point P is in quadrant 3. And A is actually from question number 2, which is why I'm not dealing with it yet. Okay, so now let's go ahead and give the coordinates here. Remember, the coordinates are given by the x-axis representation, comma, the y-axis representation. So let's go ahead and start with K there. K is 3 jumps to the left of the origin, so that would be -3. And then it's 4 jumps up, 1, 2, 3, 4, so the y-coordinate is going to be 4. Now, notice point P down here at the bottom is in that same vertical line there. So that means the x-axis number is exactly the same because we're still going 3 to the left to get there, but now we're going 2 down. So that's -3, 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at point J now. J, well, as far as the x-axis goes, doesn't move right or left on the x-axis, so the first number is 0. But the y-axis number, well, we have to go up 2 to get there, so that's 0, 2. And then point M, kind of similar in that the one number isn't going to move us anywhere, but the first number is. The x-axis representation is 2, but since it does not move up or down, the y-axis number is 0. 2, 0. Okay, so now let's graph in number 2, 3, -3 on the coordinate plane. Well, remember, that first number tells me its x-axis representation, left or right, and the second number tells me its y-axis representation, up or down. So with the first number being 3, I'm going to go to 3 on the x-axis. The second number being -3, I'm going to go to -3 on the y-axis. Pull my fingers together, and where they meet is got to be point A. And then the last one there, they're asking us to find the distance between K and P. Well, again, as you saw earlier, what you want to do is look at the coordinates and find the two that are different there. Well, the x-coordinates for K and P are both -3, so that's not the set you want. You want the other set that reads 4 and 2. You're going to subtract them. I'm sorry, this should be -2. Subtract them, 4 and -2. 4 minus -2, of course, when we do that, it's going to change it to 6. Taking the absolute value doesn't change anything, so the distance is 6 units. We can verify that visually by counting our jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps. The distance verifies visually.